Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Dodger Wolf with 1,283 rating versus Omelet with 953 ratings, so it's going to be another high rated DB video. And with that being said, let's just hop right in, and we're going to go ahead and see Dodger Wolf win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and decide to go first. 40 versus 40, you gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Cloak, Fogblade, Droplet, Sword, and Torn Scales, so full combo. And then they have Dark Ruler, Widow, Area Zero, Mystic Mine, and Eagle Booster. That is indeed tough that they're not playing against just like a regular deck. And then go ahead, dump Wings, Ancient Cloak, Banish itself, go search out Boots, special summon out Boots, and then they're going to turn those into the Cherubini effect, and then dump Graph, special summon out Seer, and then Banish Wings, special summon out the Torn Scales, overlay for Sea Dragon effect, detach Seer, special Ancient Cloak, Seer effect, the special summon out the Graph, and then they're going to overlay those into Dante, and then they're just going to get rid of those, go for the F-Zero, and then Dracos, so they decide to not Dante Milder or anything, and then banish Boots, go search out Shade, activate Shade, and then that's going to slap those into the Rusty effect, go dump the Ragged Gloves, set Fogblade, and then Ragged Gloves banish to dump Fogblade, summon out Ancient Cloak, Torn Scales, special summon itself out, Ancient Cloak to up the attack, and then go for Break Sword, Rusty effect, pop, and then effect a special summon back, so it's going to go for the IP, summon 2 back, go for IP, and then set and pass. So they are ending with the IP interruption, the Draco interruption, the Fogblades. They can also, when one of these go to graveyard, special summon back out Break Sword to get Rusty pop, but like I said, they're not going to against just like a regular old deck. So activate Mystic Mine, normal summon out Ray, and then they're going to go Battle Phase, attack, activate Fogblade on that, and then they're just going to go for Shiz. They decide to not like tag out Ray. I'm assuming that's to like play around called by. And then effect to go search, chain Fogblade, chain Eagle Booster, go search engage. And then end phase, Fogblade, special summon out. And then draw Tour Guide, activate Droplet, get rid of Rusty to negate this. And then they're going to go main phase, turn all those into access code. And then they're going to get the effects, so add back Seer, and then gank some attack. And then on the resolution, they're going to Widow Anchor this. Then they just pass to make Mystic Mine go, draw Lightning Storm, and then activate engage to go ahead and search out the Afterburners, and then it draws into the Fusion Destiny. Ooh, that's pretty good. They're going to target, and they're just going to let this go through, but yeah, the IP makes it that way. That just doesn't do anything. Oh my, I'm so used to seeing access code made with like Unicorn plus another monster. But whenever it's made with IP, it's so good versus like random decks, like especially trap decks. Like turn one, on their turn one, like you combo, you pass, and then like you IP into access code. Like it's so hard for a lot of trap decks to actually out that. But yeah, so just wasted Afterburners there. Go for Kagari effect, add back engage, and then it looks like they're gonna activate the engage to go search out multi-roll, draw into another Lightning Storm. Activate multi-roll, activate area 0, and then they're going to go for Shiz. Also, so that stays on field. Oh, okay. And then they're going to activate the Fusion Destiny. Fusion Destiny will go ahead, dump, summon Enforcer. And then Battle Phase, attack, activate Sword. And then Shiz attack. Then move on into the end phase, multi-roll effects, set Widow, and then Shiz effect to go search, go grab Widow, and then end phase, Sword, banish itself to special summon out Rusty, and then they're going to get Torn Scales effect, Chainlink 1, Enforcer 2, so they're going to pop the Rusty, get the Enforcer Graveyard effect, pass, draw Renaud, not a very good draw, this will come back. And then Enforcer effect, pop Torn Scales, Enforcer Graveyard effect. And then they're going to activate the Ancient Cloak, banish itself to go search out Torn Scales. And then normal summon, Widow Anchor, Snatch Steal, pass, draw Ray. They decide to like not multi-roll set there or anything. Enforcer comes out. Forgotten Enforcer, I saw, but like you are one of the biggest players and does not. What? Oh, I misplayed so bad. Shouldn't trigger anything on end phase to play into Enforcer. Alright, well, they're gonna go for Kagari. Kagari effect, add back engage. And then Enforcer effect, pop, pop. And then going on into the next game, we're gonna see Dodger Wolf go first. Opening hands, we have Torn Scale, Scarm, Tour Guide, Droll, Graph. So, I mean, it works. It's a weird hand, but it definitely works. And they have Mystic Mine, Cosmic, Hornet, Dark Ruler, Ray. And they're going to Scarm effect, special summon itself out. Graph effect, special summon itself out. And then go for Cherubini. Cherubini effect to dump. That's going to dump the Stained, which will allow them to play if Tour Guide gets like stopped. Like, that's the thing, is even if this does get hit with a hand trap, like they still just have like, you know, Rusty, and Rusty is very solid. Go for Rusty, Seer effect, summon out the Cherubini. Rusty effect, dump Ancient Cloak, set Fog Blade, and then banish the Ancient Cloak to go search out the Silent Boots, and then special summon out Boots, overlay those into Sea Dragon. Sea Dragon effect, summon out Ancient Cloak effect, make this gang attack, and then they're just going to get rid of those, go for Appaloosa, and then Stained effect, banish special summon, banish Boots, go search out Shade. Then they're going to set, activate Shade, turn those into the Assault. Okay, Assault effect to go search, go grab Knight. Assault the dump Living Fossil, Renaud effect, add back. So I guess they're just like going for a lot of follow-up, but like their build honestly just like hard loses the Mystic Mine. Like they don't have any interruptions to this card. Like, they can't go for, like, a redo or Enforcer turn 1 or anything. But they're going to go ahead and out the Appaloosa. Normal summon Ray. Battle phase, attack over the Renaud. Ray effect, tag out. And then this will special summon out the Hayate to attack directly. Hayate is going to get hit with Fog Blade. Main phase 2, Mystic Mine. And then go for Kagari. This falls off. Kagari, add back Afterburners. Then go for Shiz, end phase, Shiz effect, go search out the engage, and pass. Draw Tour Guide, pass, draw evenly, and then they're just going to go for Hayate, battle phase, attack directly, and then effect, dump area 0. Yeah, they're going to get ahead very quickly here, go for Shiz, and then end phase, Shiz effect to go search, and that's going to grab the Shark Cannon. And then they're just going to pass. Draw Boots. So, like, they're really hoping that they just don't top deck, like, Twin here. Because Twin's honestly just, like, game. Twin, Harpies, something like that. Summon. Also, like, just not playing around Droplet. So you just Droplet, get rid of Rusty, negate Monster. They're not trying to set up, like, a multi-roll to get rid of their Link any turn. And then Shark Cannon on Torn Scale. Then main phase 2, they're just doing that to get the 3rd spell into the graveyard for the engage bonus card. Go grab that, draw into Fusion Destiny. Go for Kagari, add back engage, activate multi-roll, and then engage to go search, grab Widow, draws into a Sanctum. Then go for Shiz. They're going to set, end phase, multi-roll, set, Shiz effect to go search, grab the Widow, and then discards the evenly, pass, draw Wielder. Yeah, they just go ahead and admit defeat, like, they can't do anything. Yeah, so Mystic Mine is just so strong, honestly, this was just like a Mystic Mine match. I don't know, Mystic Mine's kind of cracked, If you're like, not very prepared for it, this card will just go ahead and destroy you. Also, I'm pretty sure that this game they probably had like Harpies, Order, and then like 3 more other outs. So like they had 5 outs left in their 23 cards. They just didn't see any. And Yeah, once this deck has you undermined for like 1 or 2 turns, they're just gonna get way too far ahead because like their engine only needs 1 monster and you're stuck with 2. But this player also just didn't play around Droplet like the first turn, like at all. Like if they got hit with Droplet on Shiz, then they were just getting OTK'd because they would just go for access code, wipe the board, and then just proceed to go for game. They didn't have hand traps or anything. Doesn't seem like they're playing them. So they played that very weird. But seeing how long the match was, it was a 29-minute long match. And with that being said, the DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.